This week, we're talking about some red velvet cake, baby. I'm Maxwell, and this is Cake Take. My take on cakes, baby. Hey guys, my name is Maxwell. I play in a rock band in Louisville, Kentucky called the Crashers, and we play tons of weddings. This is Cake Take. Cake Take is a YouTube channel to help folks find maybe the best baker they've ever found, the best cake they've ever found, the best wedding venue, maybe the best caterer. But it's mostly about the cake. So, this week we had a wedding right here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, at the Refinery, a place we played quite a bit. We really love that space. It's a beautiful space. Jacqueline and Scott got married there. Their wedding got moved from last year. And it was a rambunctious, good old time. So the Refinery is a really cool, kind of beautiful space that has wood floors, high ceilings with big, heavy beams and lighting in it. It's really beautiful. But it's kind of got that old school vibe about it, almost like a barn, but not really. It's, real clean and pretty. But it's still got that rustic kind of feel about it. And we really like that space a lot. Sounds really good in there, so the music's fantastic. But Jacqueline and Scott got married there, and Lorrie and Melissa Anderson from L&M Detailed Events took care of all that. We've done some events with them, and they do a great job of keeping things together. A lot of times they'll bring planners in, the week of. And Lorrie was brought in to handle this wedding, and she got things all put together and left. I talked to the mom of the bride, and she was like so relieved and happy that she didn't really have to deal with all that stuff. And it's a lot to deal with. You got all those vendors, all those people you're trying to put together, trying to make sure your guests get fed properly, all that kind of thing. Mirabelle Catering did the food there. I don't know. I've had their food. It was very fancy and very delicious. All the guys loved it. Chicken, everything was really good. All the food was really, really good at this event. But the most important part, other than the band was awesome. We were okay. We did an all right job. But the cake was done by Mert, and as you know, Mert is one of my favorite bakeries in the Louisville, Kentucky area. I love everything about every piece of cake I've had there. This wedding had two cakes. I guess they had maybe a groom's cake that was the bourbon praline cake that I talked about on the last video I did that Mert was there, that I had never tasted before, so I get to taste that. And then there was another wedding cake that had multiple flavors. I got a red velvet with buttercream. Her buttercream is bam, it's so good all the time. Mine got a little messed up on the trip over, so it's not as beautiful as the picture of the cake, which is a beautiful one. But here are the two babies, and there's some chocolate strawberry on there too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this right here. It's red velvet with a buttercream. Her buttercream is always really buttery and delicious, as buttercream should be. Oh, and a red velvet cake has like a taste about it that is just what you think red velvet should taste. Exactly. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Check Mert's out. They're fantastic. Now this bourbon praline cake, they've been doing this for a long, long time. And so I've been really wanting to have, look at that. There's a little stick in there that was holding the layers together. I should eat that. So, I think I'm going to go to the backside where it has the chocolate on it. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go because it's nice and good, and look at that. Boom! Mmm. Some of the youngsters in the crew had never had a praline bourbon cake, and they were like, I don't know about that, man. This is really good. It's mild. The bourbon's mild in it. You still you can taste it, but you don't get too much of it. Sometimes when people make bourbon balls and everything else, the bourbon takes over. I'm going to end this one with a bite of the strawberry. Mmm. Even the chocolate on this was high quality. Mert's Cakes, babies. Get you one of these praline cakes. You'll love them. Perfect for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Derby. Boom. Check them out. It's Mert's. Jacqueline and Scott, thank you for having us. Mirabelle, great catering. Lorrie Hainers, Melissa Anderson, great job on keeping this thing rolling. Thanks to Mert's. Thanks to you. Please subscribe if you haven't. I love you and I thank you so much. This is Cake Take, baby. Get on my Instagram at CakeTakeMax. I love you.